Exchange motivations, consolidation. Consolidation of properties. So consolidating multiple investment properties into one larger asset, such as a fourplex, apartment building, or maybe a commercial building, right? So a great example of this is someone who might own multiple condos or multiple detached homes. The benefit of consolidation is really the enhanced efficiency of management, right? You could have an opportunity to take 4 detached properties with 4 different property managers and 4 different online portals that you're logging into for your statements and consolidate that into one property. Also, by doing so, reducing operating expenses. If you have one management company with multiple doors, you're likely to get a better rate as far as their services go. Secondly, from a cost standpoint of repairs and maintenance, rather than having 4 roofs, you have 1. So naturally, the cost of replacing that isn't going to be the same if it were replacing 4 roofs. Not to mention, you don't have to coordinate calling up 4 roofers or 4 plumbers or 12 plumbers to get 3 opinions on each one. It really helps consolidate responsibilities for management and for helping make more efficient operating expenses. Naturally, if you're improving your operating expense category, that also means you're improving your cash flow. And then also, really, a lot of times people look at this as a way to, yes, improve their position potentially, but oftentimes consolidate property for the point of simplification, right? I'm more interested in, yes, I still want to have real estate investments, yet I don't want to be spending the same length of time or commitment to time of managing these assets anymore. Or it's not as important to me anymore. I don't want to be an active investor as much as I am today. So using this as an opportunity to consolidate your responsibilities, get back time, and potentially create a more efficient rental investment asset. So a great easy example of this is Lillian and the 2 tired condos. So Lillian owned 2 rental properties here in the Adobe Falls area that she had for multiple decades, right? So at this point, the properties had no debt on them. They had 0 basis and, well, they were tired, right? Lillian called us because she was dealing with management issues. One of the units had turned over and was trashed, and was trying to understand how she could better improve her situation and really simplify. So living in Idaho, Lillian didn't want to deal with the management of these condos being out of state. Additionally, she wanted to make it easy so that she could handle the property if needed, or when it came time, her son could easily take over the property because it was where they lived. In this example, we were able to help Lillian sell both of these tired condos, which might add also would have required at least $20,000 each in repairs, and convert that into a new construction property 15 minutes from her primary home in the Idaho area. In doing so, she simplified her responsibilities because she no longer has management companies. Her son is actually the one taking care of the property. Secondly, it also helped in the sense that it did help with her estate, in that when she does in fact give this property pass on through her estate, her son already lives in the area and could have the chance to move into the property as his primary residence. And then lastly, by buying this asset, she actually in fact increased her cash flow and was able to actually pull some money out of the exchange to put away in her savings account. So she was able to take 2 tired condos that were out of state and poorly managed in rough condition, sell those, 1031 exchange into brand new construction 15 minutes from her house, eliminate the headache with managing multiple properties, and help her son out with a legacy asset that he gets to enjoy is either a primary or an investment property down the road. Another great example of how you can take older assets and convert it into a newer asset, and how you can take multiple assets and convert them into one, right? The simplicity effect and the cost savings effect, coupled with her ability to have her son help, was a win-win-win. And this is really something that a lot of people should be considering, especially for properties that they had for a long time. right? Because they're going to come with more phone calls, more management, more maintenance, more turnover. So if you're looking for simplification, as far as maybe looking at something of a fourplex to an apartment building or a detached home that you own in California, then you own one in Texas, and then you own one in Florida, right? Maybe you want to take all three of those, sell them, and buy one asset in a location in close proximity to you. There's a lot of options within this space.